And we're live. Hi, everybody.
Boop. Hi,
Thanks for
everyone.
being here, Tanji.
Oh,
You know,
thank
you
you
know what
for
I gotta
having
do.
me.
Thank you for coming. Everybody knows that this is how her and I
That's
start
how we
a
greet.
live. Yes, that's how we roll. You know, catch my
Oh,
jive.
I forgot to plug my laptop in. 1 second.
Okay,
It's right
so just
here.
say hello really quick. Sherry, thank you, sweetheart, for being here. We have Dina Shaw Woman.
Hi, everybody.
We have Rain, and boy, Rain, do I have a surprise for you tonight. Let's see. If I were to overthink it, I say it was a message from the universe. Oh, emoticon. Oh, they're talking about the emoticons. And Dina has this new thing now with me. Oops, that's not it. It's bam,
Bam.
bam. It's like dropping
Like
the cards.
Guy
Bam.
Fieri? Does he? No. Does
No,
he
it's
say it?
Emerald was the one that would do it.
Emerald. Right. Emerald Lagasse.
But yeah,
Bam.
we were doing readings.
Teresa.
Was last night, and she was like, "Bam!" And I'm like, "Yeah, bam." So, Teresa, hello, sweetheart. Thank you for being here.
Hey,
Ben,
Ben.
you're up late. Ben, you want to join us? Let me know. It's going to be a while before I get to.
I don't think he can because he's got work tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
okay.
5
Well,
hours ahead. It's
I know,
12
but
there.
just letting him know. Mwah. If you wanted to pop on to say
But
hi. Thank you
yeah.
for being here.
Would be good to have him.
Love you, miss you. All
Love you,
righty.
Ben.
So, welcome to another episode of The Spirit of Color. And today, befittingly, a lot of people may not know, but Tanji, her name is Tangerine. Tangerine Layla. She's got us on her knees, Layla. No, she's got us on our knees, Layla. So, it's been a long couple of days, folks.
Hey,
Not
Lauren. Hey,
good.
everybody. Yeah, you've been a busy bee.
Yes, I have. Hello, Lauren. Thanks
Hey,
for being
Skull. Hey, everybody.
here. And Skull.
Laura.
Yes, you have been here before. I
Yeah.
remember your name. Um,
Joe.
I
Skull
know.
Joe. Different Joe.
Still love you, Benson. Hello, Flor. Good morning from Australia. Good day. So, wow, the color. This is my third one, and I'm absolutely loving this color series. I hope everybody's been enjoying them too. Um, I had the Chrome Zone, the ladies, Priscilla and Heather, on last week for the color teal. And like I said, this week
Love
we
teal.
have Miss Tangi for the color tangerine. And I am just going
Hey,
to
Gerald.
she's my, oh, hey, Gerald.
Howdy, boop.
So, being my guest, I'm going to let her go ahead and share with everybody what her, oh, love the hair.
Orange.
Almost like the Scully hair. Well, she was more. Well, she was more of the reddish orange bunny. So yeah, but still.
She's orange. Well, you can't really see on because
Or
of
the
the
Tory.
lighting.
She could be like that. Could be the Tory cup too. The Tory.
Yeah. Love Tori.
Oh God,
Tori
me
Amos.
too. Hello, Arlene. Welcome again. We have Nancy
Alrighty,
Riker.
Nancy, everybody.
Oh, I love everyone just popping into chat. Thank you. Just put the smile on my face. So Tanji is my guest this evening. So I'm going to let you share with us first what you love about obviously your namesake and what you love about the color.
Well, I have, I'll talk about my name, what I love about the color, and then I got screenshots because you know my short-term memory is. So
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted to read some stuff.
Highlights, books, notes.
Yes.
I have them all here.
Screenshots are the only thing that I can totally work with. Otherwise, I'm like dropping the book,
Yep.
cutting myself on paper. Okay, so I had hippie parents and they named me Tangerine, my first name, because my mom wanted 9 letters. And Layla is my middle name. Now, they're both songs, Tangerine from Led Zeppelin and Layla from Eric Clapton. But my dad said, Tangerine from Led Zeppelin, but my mother's side is Tangerine Dream, which is a great uh, uh, new age, ambient, eclectic, whatever you want to call them, band. They're absolutely amazing. They're musical.
I have to look them up. They sound familiar.
You'll know they've been around for forever. You'll know their music. They did the soundtrack for one of my favorite movies, Legend, with Tim Curry. and John Anderson from Yes sings with them. So Tangerine Dream is why my mom named me that. And then Tangy is my nickname uh, with the J. Tangerine with the G, but Tangerine with the J. My mother did name me Tangerine with a J and put it on the Canadian birth certificate. But back in the early 70s, the people at the Bureau thought my mother was illiterate and spelled tangerine wrong and corrected it and put a G in,
Oh.
which you're not supposed to do, but they did. And
Mm-hmm.
so legally, my name is Tangerine with a G, and my nickname is J.I.
I've seen that.
Tangy.
I've seen that with ancestry.com when I've gone back to look at when I had access to the records and I was going back to like 1600s, 1700s. People were changing the name on the certificates to spell it differently, and I'm like, is my
Yeah,
family doing that, or is that the people who are, and now that's
it's
probably
the
a little bit of both,
bureaucrat, the
maybe.
office
Yeah.
people. Shame, shame for shame. But they, yeah. Um,
Happy birthday, Mama Bear.
Happy birthday, Mama Bear.
Hope you had a
Again.
beautiful day.
So why I love my name, I love my name. It's original, but it suits me. I
Mm-hmm.
just feel my actual two. I have my favorite color is two colors, yellow and orange, are both my number one, tied for
Yeah.
favorite colors. But specifically, it's yellow and tangerine. Uh, then it's like the rainbow color. I'm not a fan of red, but I love pink. You could tell. Basically all the colors in the rainbow, all the spectrum, love them. Clear and prism because of the
Mm-hmm.
little, the rainbow
Yeah.
flecks that you get from the crystals
Crystals. I love that. Yeah.
are like my favorite, right? I'm drawn to it, like ooh, color. And so now I wanted to read some things about the color tangerine, which is distinctly unique from an orange for color and fruit purposes. Here we go. The color tangerine, named after the fruit, the color tangerine is a tone of orange. Two separate fruits are the tangerine and the orange, but with some notable differences. Tangerines and oranges have similar qualities. They may look alike, but they are actually two different fruits, two different species of fruits with separate origins and varieties. Tangerines were first grown in Palatka, Florida in the 1800s, and they were imported to the city of Tangier in Morocco. That's why they're called
Oh,
tangerines. So my name,
it's
regardless of
rocking.
hippie origin, is a girl from Tangiers, is what tangerine means. If you're a tangerine, you're a girl from Tangiers, unless you're a fruit. Like oranges, tangerines are members of the citrus family. They are the fruit of the C tangerine species. Tangerines are often labeled as mandarins, but they are
Mm-hmm.
not. And clementines are different. Um, However, from a botanic standpoint, tangerines are referred to as subgroup of mandarins. Most commonly, mandarins are reddish orange and
Mm-hmm.
brightly colored and tend to be labeled as tangerines, but don't be fooled. And my favorite
Name it.
orange is the blood orange, which is very similar to the sweetness of it's just so good. It's
Yeah, it's
like
a
a
little
full
bit darker
tangerine.
than this, but yeah, they're beautiful. The color.
Tangerines typically are in their prime from late October through January. Blah blah blah. Talk about oranges and hybrids. They're very distinct, and a lot of the times tangerines are confused with mandarins and clementines. But they're easy to peel. They're softer to the touch when they are ripe. And tangerines and oranges differ in color. So a lot of the time, like you can't really see the actual this is a tangerine color, but on the screen it looks more orange.
Gold. Yeah.
But I want to eat it. Yeah. It's actually like a tangerine color. Um Although tangerines are similar to color, most orange varieties are typically more reddish orange. So their flavors differ. Hold on, I'm trying to get this. There we go. Flavors of tangerines and oranges vary, but it depends largely on the variety of each fruit. Both tangerines and oranges can be sweet or tart.
So are you sweet or are you tart?
Depends on who I'm dealing with. Thing. However, most tangerines are less tart and sweeter than oranges. Tangerines also tend to have a stronger flavor profile than oranges and a shorter aftertaste. But one exception to this is the blood orange. I love the blood orange, and they tend to have a very rich taste that is similar to the tangerine. Tangerines are generally easier to peel. No comment. The rinds of tangerines and oranges are another main difference between the two. Tangerines and oranges have thin skin. Most varieties of tangerines have very thin, loose skin, making them easy to peel. No comment.
Ben says you're making him hungry now for fruit.
Right? Oh, and what I did learn, this is probably why I love blood oranges. They have less acidity. So I can't drink orange juice like after 5 p.m. in the day because I get heartburn. But if I have blood orange is more for eating, not so much for the juice. But I can have a blood orange in the evening and it won't affect me. Tangy the dart, right?
Yeah.
And they have very similar nutrient content. A whole tangerine has a high water content of 85%.
Very watery.
And consists mostly of carbs, 4% of the daily value, and contains almost no fat. Yeah. So those are my facts. And did you want me to show the cards or should I save those for later? My favorite tangerine colored cards that I have.
Why don't you just go ahead and just really quick, Gerald says he's not going to make a comment about tangerine being easy to peel. I love this.
Yeah.
We all love you.
Okay, this one is funny because my son, here's the regular and the jumbo. My son, the chosen one, typed into the AI art app a while ago, back in August. He typed in tangerine smoking a cigar, and this came up. And I said, wow, that's amazing because it's me with my drink, my coffee, and my cigarette. I used to love those Colt cigars, the grapevine Colts with the little filter on it, and they taste really good.
I think my daddy used to smoke those. He liked the blueberry flavor.
So yeah, that's
cool.
There's the tangerine peel.
And it came right through.
And this I love because some people see like, is she a vampire? Is she not seeing her worth or what? Everybody sees what they want to see.
I love that. Yep, right there. That is so cool. That's what I said, Dina.
I almost dyed my hair orange today, but I didn't have time. So maybe next time you see me. I've been all the colors of the rainbow. My hair has natural auburn highlights in it. So if I dye my hair, it turns orange. But I figured if I'm going to do orange, I might as well do bright tangerine.
How many boxes does it take for you to color your hair?
It's two boxes. But I would have to buy 4 because I need 2 of the not the peroxide, but the
developer.
Yeah, it takes the color out and it leaves it like caramel orange, and then you wait a bit, and then I'm supposed to wait 2 to 3 days, otherwise my hair goes. And then you put the color in, and then I would use 2 boxes of bright orange tangerine because that's the one color I have not done. I've been everything else. These are my Tangy cards. Yes.
Yep.
The jumbos.
Got the jumbos.
And the minis. The Tangy Tarot is, I did make it. I can't figure out how to access it on Make Playing Cards to people. So if anyone can walk me through that, how to, I've tried clicking the buttons, but it just doesn't work. I don't know what I'm doing. So if I can get that, then people can order it straight from the NPC site, and there will be Tangy Tarot with words on them. 80 card deck straight from the site. Yeah.
Ooh, so and then extras too. Oh, that's right. Duplicates for alternative. That's right.
Alternative lovers, 2 cards. Yeah. Then we've got the orange sun or the
Aw.
tangerine
What's the
color.
top of its head?
It's like a Jiminy Cricket little guy,
Oh, okay.
and the kid's in his rocking chair or
Aw,
wheelchair, whatever the person
very
sees.
cool.
And then, of course, this is my creativity, good luck, and I taste the orange success
I have an
of
orange
the
kitty too.
orange cat. It's one of my faves. Okay. And then, to me, like the Nine of Pentacles, the independent woman or being with all their oranges. See, oranges are very prosperous. Tangerines too. Any orange colored citrus is. Oh, my mouth's watering. My glands are tightening. It's prosperous and good luck. So, especially in Asian culture, but I adapt everybody. I take all the good stuff from all the cultures I like, and I incorporate it into my own bubble. And the sunsets, that tangerine glow.
I love that one. That's so cool. Yep.
Vimana is the name. I try to remember what these little ships, alien ships, are called. Vimanas, and they're all over Indonesia and India and places like that.
Ben wanted to know, one was the jumbo. Are they all going to be available at one point as jumbo or?
So from what I can tell, the Tanji Tarot, they're called, have these backs and will be tarot sized. And you can't edit them, but you can change the cardstock or the size. Once I figure out how to do that, then you can order it. Yeah, because I tried and it just didn't work. I guess it's not the time. And then this person, I don't know if you could see it, they have a tangerine colored face. Being in space is my bliss. And that's bliss to me, like a star card or a world card. And of course, everything in nature, when you see the natural, it's actually the tangerine color, fish, animals, flowers, anything that pops out, anything that makes me want to eat it, like the bright yellows and the bright oranges, tangerine hues, draws me in, and I can smell it, I can feel it, and it's a very joyful, happy color, and so it draws me in. And usually, usually around here in Ontario, Canada, there's not much of orange other than the leaves on the trees that are beautiful this time of year, and the occasional flowers, but there's not a lot of wildlife with orange, except for the cats. There's a million cats in this town, and there's a few orange ones. But that in nature itself, when I'm out and about, there's not a lot of orange out. So when I watch these shows, in the beautiful forests and jungles of the world, and they have these bright orange tangerine colored birds, I just can't stop watching them. And the fish and the koi and anything yellow and orange.
Yeah, the colors here
Right?
are just beautiful.
Like they're on fire, and I love it. The trees are glowing. It's like being on the sun in a gentle, safe way.
I'm a little confused. Dina, you said no, the orange and white one from the newer series. Those are hers, and those will be available when she can figure out how to do
that
the
will be in the
whole
Tanji
process.
Tarot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. It said make this public available for people to buy. They can't edit it, but you can get your own, different cardstock or size. So I clicked it, and it didn't. Nothing happened. Yeah.
Dina says, I can see the addiction to tarot and oracle. Yeah, I didn't really know my limits, and I didn't purchase all responsibly in the past, but I still love my cards. And yeah, being an artist, it's so easy to just fall in love with everybody's art. And with Tangi's cards, just really quick, couple that I pulled from her oracle deck that I had that I absolutely loved was that beautiful glow. I mean, this is how our trees are. Well, they're mostly the leaves are gone now, but that beautiful orange, yellow glow. And this one here too stood out to me. Some of them made a little bit of the darker shade of the orange, but yeah, that beautiful glowing ball.
Reminds you of egg
love it.
yolk too.
Yes.
And you know what I love about, I don't know about America, but in Canada, when I get my eggs, they're either yellow or orange. We have both yolks.
Huh.
Like they're real rich orange or a very
I
pale
wonder what
canary
creates
yellow.
that. Maybe the feed, the nutrients that
I
they
was
get.
I was gonna say depends on the mood of the chicken and who their friends are at that time. I don't know. Could be the feed.
She does make a great strength card. She makes it. What card doesn't she make that's good? Once you tap into that energy and you just let that absorb, that's awesome. I love that.
I want that hair color. I'm gonna see if I can do it from the pharmacy box stuff I'm gonna buy at some point. Yeah.
Oh, spiritual and those Lori. Yeah, I the Cadbury eggs too that we get here
Yes.
has that orange color to them.
They hurt my teeth. The Cadbury ones hurt my teeth now as an adult, but the Laura Secord ones, I for some reason never had a problem with them,
Now, when you say
and now
hurt,
I
does that
can't
mean
find them.
it like when you bite into it, it kind of almost like it's like a burn or something? 'Cause I
It
think
it's
I
a
think it's the bad
stinging.
sugar. Yeah, 'cause
It's a
it's more
sting.
sugar
Yeah.
than so you're
The
having really good
Cadbury.
chocolate, like for here we love Lindt chocolate. I know I can
Lindor,
eat
yeah,
that
Lind.
without it giving me that
Same.
burn. Yeah,
Laura Secord, I think, is a Canadian brand of
it
chocolate,
sounds
but Laura
familiar though. I think
Secord
we
and
have it here.
Lind or
Hmm.
Lindor, as it's both here,
Yeah,
don't hurt my teeth. Cadbury hurts my teeth.
yeah, because there's more sugar than actual. You
Yeah,
know. So, did you have
different
anything
kinds.
else that you wanted to share
I
before
can't
I?
remember. Probably, but I don't remember.
Hi, Uncle Badger. Thanks for
Hi,
popping
Uncle
in.
Badge. How you doing? I
You
think
had
I pretty
less than
much
one
covered
brush your teeth as we
everything.
age.
If I
Yep.
remember, I'll let you know.
Well, it's definitely age always plays into it. Makes my teeth hurt at the
Night,
thought.
Ben.
Yeah. Oh,
Sleep
night,
well.
Ben. Thank you for popping in.
Thanks for coming by, Ann.
Okay. So for Tangerine, what really got me wanting to do the series too, that got me a little bit of a kickstart, was having this deck. I'm just going to enlarge just for a
Go
second.
ahead.
Um, so anybody wants to see it is by Anna Seigel. It is the Secret Language of Color cards. And it was fantastic because I was going through and going, wait a minute, I knew immediately when I started this segment idea, the series that I wanted to do. It was just like I totally have to get Tangy into it because of her name being Tangerine. Lo and behold, I didn't realize they had a card in there that was actually Tangerine, which I pulled up a little earlier when you were describing the. And look what it says: be spontaneous and have fun. Is that not Tangy? Is that not you? I mean, everything about your cards, your lives, your recorded videos, that you do with Ben on your. I mean, there's just there's just that spontaneity, that childlike wonder and creativity, the crafting. I mean, it was just like, boy, when her parents picked out her name,
Hey.
they were like dead on. And I went, well, what did I miss? Did someone? Oh, Dina
No,
spot on.
I'm laughing at you
Oh,
because they were dead on. Yeah.
oh yeah, they totally nailed it. So with what the book had to say, tangerine being spontaneous, having fun. It says tangerine is a color of vibrancy, creativity, zest for life, and vitality. It has the capacity to awaken your sexual and creative energies and symbolizes warmth, richness, courage, and spontaneity. Inner knowing, action, confidence, and determination are the properties of tangerine. And in a lot of color healing modalities, they say that if you want to bring certain aspects of these colors into your um, holistically into your body, into your aura, to help you with whatever, if it's health or just to, like, if you want to have that more of that zest for life, you want to have that little bit more, that creativity, the vitality, wrap, like what Tangi did with her scarf, wrapping yourself around in it, allowing that color to just saturate your aura and to
Yeah.
fill it and let it fill your soul and your spirit. And I just love that. It's something that I want to look into, creating like a scarf color modality in the future. Um,
And
but yeah,
tangerine is like an instant pick me up.
it
The
is.
scent, the candle smells of
Mhm.
tangerine, the tangerine crystals I have, the actual food, the juice.
Essential
It's
oils.
essential oils. It's an instant
Mhm.
pick you up, just like,
And
just get
orange
there.
scent is good too for relaxing and calming. Even though it's vitality and vibrancy, it is still a scent that brings calm and joy. And I think that's it. That joy, that pure, unadulterated joy.
Mhm.
And it
And at
says,
Christmas time, people put tangerines and sometimes clementines and mandarins because some
mm-hmm,
people don't know the diff. But technically, I think it was originally tangerines were a gift. I
and I put them
forget.
on
I
the
did know
wreaths and
this.
everything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they would be a gift for Christmas and in the stocking or something like that.
And Dina,
Can't
me
remember.
too. That's also because my counselor, who's running a grief and loss group that I'm taking right now, last week or the week before, she brought in scents and cotton balls to help people when they're grieving or they have anxiety to help them through
Yeah.
those moments. She brought in cotton balls and said, "I have peppermint here. I have orange. I have some lemon, lavender." And the idea is to just, when those moments become or those emotions become a little overwhelming, just giving that a light scent. If it's a cotton ball, a little dab
Mhm.
on, like a scarf or a piece of clothing where you can just, during the day when you need that little pick me up, um, chocolate as well. And there's also orange
Mm.
flavored chocolate too. So
Yeah.
you
And
can't
we
you
have
can't say no to
extract,
that.
orange extract that we put in instead of vanilla. Sometimes we put in our baking or our cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit of orange extract is really yummy too, or
That's right.
lemon.
Anything that you put in that has that energy, creates that energy exchange. It
Excuse
just it's the beauty of creativity. People think
me.
creativity is having to, learn how to pick up a paintbrush and paint or draw, but that includes from cooking, baking, because
Yeah.
you're playing around with recipes, you're concocting new ideas of, well, how can maybe I make the sauce better? How can I make this frosting better? You know,
Organizing your furniture, redoing your room,
exactly.
picking out new outfits that you didn't even think to try, mixing together.
People don't
That's
realize
creativity.
what creativity entails.
Making up
Um,
songs while you brush your teeth. Challenge accepted. Mhm.
yeah, I mean, we can drop any word in here, and Tange will just pick up her kalimba and she'll start
Right.
singing a song. Um, I love that song. Every time I hear anything like that on YouTube or out and about, I'm like, it's just like, Tangy, it's got Tangy going.
I
Um,
hear kalimba music when she walks around.
yeah, there you
I
go.
hear kalimba music when she's out on the town.
Ooh,
Channeling my
those are
inner Barry
dehydrated.
Manilow.
Yes. Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
you
believe
could
he's still
dehydrate
with
the
us.
peels.
Yeah, Barry's still
Mm,
with us.
I know.
Um, Spontaneity. Experiment with tangerine to awaken your creative juices. What have you always wanted to do and never had the courage to do? Before doubt sets in, let go of control, and give yourself permission to do something wild and spontaneous.
Yeah. I
Allow
do
your
that
inner
every day.
child, yep, allow your inner child to come out and play. And this is a great little meditative piece that they included in here. And I'm definitely going to try this on those days when I need that little pick me up. Is rubbing your hands together for a minute, which a lot of people do when they learn how to do Reiki. And they say, "Well, what does Reiki energy feel like?" But when you rub your hands together and you pull them slightly apart, and you feel that
Yes.
beautiful warmth in between your hands, that's your natural energy. That's the energy of you connecting with spirit, with yourself. It's your essence. Um, and then when you rub your hands together for a minute, then place them slightly apart. Visualize tangerine rays of light shining out of your hands as you place them on your solar plexus, which is right above your navel and right below your chest where your heart is. Um, Place them on your heart, and the tangerine color on your heart, and then on your head for each minute, allowing that tangerine ray to activate your fun, spontaneous, adventurous self. Start living an extraordinary life today. Okay, and then
Tangerine, right?
Affirmation to go with it. Infinite intelligence now awakens my creative, spontaneous, adventurous self. I am ready to allow fun and laughter into my life.
Yay.
So motivate.
And Rain says, what's that deck again?
Nisagal, and it's called The Secret Language of Color. And I learned of this deck when I first started watching Kelly from Dozen Cats. She had it, and me being an artist, I was like, how do I not know this? Oh my God, I love color. I'm a painter. I got to get these cards. So, yes, I love these cards. And hey, Teresa. Hug, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. My list would be too long, Tangi, as I suffer from so much anxiety. Oh, Dina, I'm sorry about that.
Maybe have a little
Steps.
tangerine essential oil
Yeah.
on your clothing or something when you get up
Put
in
them
the
on
morning.
a
Just
little
a
piece
little
of
bit
cotton
because
ball.
it's strong.
Yes, it is. And I just saw a question. Good question.
Right, Rain? Same. I do what I want.
Yep, there you go. So,
Yay. Carpe diem.
yes. And I'm
Seize
just going
the
to
day.
pop this open really quick. And I also still have this book from when I was living in Arizona. I think I got this in 2003 or 4, and it still holds true today. I don't know if it's still available on the market, but it's Healing with Crystals and Chakra Energies by Sue
Nice.
and Simon Lilly. And they cover everything. They do the chakras, they do each individual color. They discuss the scarf color therapy, colored bottles to see, what colors you're attracted to, which shows what might be out of balance that you need to bring into your body. And YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is just, you know, holistic, talk and, sharing and all that good stuff. Um, and let's see, before I
And
continue, go ahead.
there are colorologists. There are professional colorologists out there for different aesthetics, like, hair color and makeup, but also decor and just color. They work with color. And members of my family years ago when I was young, I was their guinea pig. They used to do the what is your skin type? Are you summer, winter, autumn, spring? And they would hold up all these different fabrics and put up to my reflection off my skin and discovered, okay, she's olive skin tone and she's a winter. Well, I was when I was younger, but I change every few years. And having kids too, it changes the complexion.
Yeah, change your chemical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makeup. Yeah.
And there's some yellows. I can't wear mustard. It just doesn't work for me. Sorry, mustard. And there's some oranges, but tangerine is a good color for me. But if it's, what is that? If it's the blue and not the red, I'm okay. It works with my skin tone. The blue orange instead of the red orange.
Yeah, whichever
It depends what it is. Yeah. The blood orange color, my favorite orange, blood orange, one of my favorite fruits. If you hold up, when you cut it open, you hold it up next to my skin. My skin loves that color. So it depends. If you may like colors, but the colors may not work well with your skin tone. Just saying. You still have your seasons. You were one of them, Gerald.
Very cool.
Oh, I love it. We should have like a online seasons party, right? Have people on panel. Although the lighting will be off and everyone's will be wrong, but it'll be fun to do.
Autumn.
Like, let's hold this up to Heather. Okay. Let's see. What do you think? Makes you a little pale. What about like a bright pink? Oh. See, look. Yeah. Purples, that's working. This is actually a pinky fuchsia. But it works. That's more you.
I actually have a lipstick that I haven't been wearing. That it's not this one here, but it's similar. Yeah, it's similar.
Oh, cool, Gerald.
What's that?
I could just see like a Netflix series where Gerald goes around doing different things. Like one week he focuses on doing the color swatches on Friends, and next week he's like on a quilting excursion, and the next week it's tarot
Mhm.
hunting, and the next week it's dolls, and then he takes Short Stash with him, and
Creepy
Short
dolls.
Stash gets jealous and has a fit and tears his car apart. Gerald, there's so many ideas.
Tears his car apart.
He comes
And
back to the parking lot. Tarot's Short Stash is in the car, and all the upholstery shredded because she didn't like the fact he went to a doll store.
oh my goodness. And
Ideas. You're welcome.
yes, there you go. Um, and Sherry, she looks amazing in blues. She'll put some other colors on, but there are times when she has, and I'm like, Sherry, that blue is just, some people we just have that color, and for me, it's that purple. Well, the plant or flower, some people call heather shrubs, they're plants, they're whatever, but we do come in varying of purples and pinks and whites. So I'm not really surprised that my skin reacts to the color that of my namesake. I think when our parents choose our names, there's that spiritual guidance of for them to choose that to be able to express who we are as we move forward in this life. I really find that fascinating. I'm waiting for producers to agree with my terms. That would be fun.
Call me when you get to the Canada division. Yeah. I'll be part of the show. No
I
worries.
would. So what's AR? Is that Arkansas? I believe. So I thought I saw the AR.
Arizona?
No,
Arizona?
Arizona.
Oh, it's AZ. Right. Did she freeze? Did I freeze? She froze. She froze. I'm still here. Channel takeover.
What the?
There, now you're back.
I was like, I don't have
Welcome
that
back.
bad internet anymore.
Hey, you're back. We'll do lunch, right?
We'll do
Poof.
lunch. We'll
It's
talk.
the full moon, beaver moon, in the Taurus moon.
Full beaver.
Full beaver Taurus lunar. Is it lunar eclipse or solar eclipse? I
It's
forgot.
lunar.
Lunar eclipse.
Yep.
Full lunar beaver Taurus moon
Let's see. And
eclipse.
the tangerine falling under the orange. I like what it says. So they have this
Arkansas.
little
You're right.
fox. It's a cute little fox picture in here.
Ooh.
And it says that it helps exploration as well. Not to be afraid to explore different thoughts, different ideas, even philosophies, just that whole expression of exploration. I think I'm just going to close this book now because I think a lot of what we've already been talked about has been covered in this. But I just really love this book because it takes, when it goes to each color, it says a mixture of red and yellow, and they mention what those energies are bringing from those other colors. Like you said, you're not a big fan of red,
Right.
but you can't have that energy of that red for the tangerine. You need to have that. And I love how it's that balance
Or
of
the
the
blue.
yellow and the red. That's that perfect match that represents and expresses you the best.
Right? And I just pulled up here. Two of the most common food symbols of the Chinese New Year are tangerines and oranges. Whereas tangerines represent wealth, oranges are a popular symbol of good luck.
Yep.
The associations come from a similarity between the Chinese words for tangerine and gold, as well as
Good
a
night, Uncle
resemblance
Badger.
between the words orange and good luck. Good night, Thomas. Thanks for
Oh,
coming.
is that Thomas? Okay.
Thomas.
Thank you for coming. Uh-oh. What was that? That's what she said. Okay, I don't know. I'm not
Which
going
part?
to.
Which part? Why are tangerines good luck? Because their bright colors represent symbolize gold.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, the fruits have meanings of bringing good luck and wealth. I've noticed in my 50 years of being in this body on this earth in this loop time that people I'm physically around or virtually around, after spending time with me or talking to me or getting a reading or whatever we're doing, they have good luck after. They have good things happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that it's just like, when they say you pet, I don't know if you hear this, but an orange cat is good luck. And when you have an orange cat that hangs around your house, it's prosperous and good luck, fortuitous. And petting an orange cat is good luck. I love all colored cats. I don't discriminate. But, you know, like that.
Mhm.
So having the namesake of Tangerine, I think applies as well because I'm like, okay, you got that dream job and you bought your house. You hung around me. Okay. Can you tell me what the winning lottery numbers are?
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm good luck for others and I have good luck happen, but I don't have that
Mm.
good luck for me that they get, you know. But I have a steady flow of good luck rather than like bam,
Mhm.
bam. It's always just getting through the day without falling over. Great, that's great luck for Dan.
Yeah.
It's a steady flow. But I noticed that. I noticed after people live around me or whatever, you know, they no matter how long I was living in a building, something good would happen to them and they ended up moving. And I'm like,
Because that's
got a home.
positive energy.
And
And so
because
when you
they're
have
around the
positive energy,
tangerine.
well, you give off that positivity,
Eh,
that, that energy it brings, that to
right?
people, it repels the dark, and not that
It's
the
also
dark is
good luck.
necessarily bad, but
It's good luck for me that they move. So happy trails to you. Bye. Yeah.
happy
It's
trails to you wherever you may go. And I know I'm probably screwing up the words to that,
right,
but
Rain? That was beautiful, Heather. Rain says, Tangi, you're the tortoise of good fortune with others you interact with are the weapons.
Hobbits.
Yes.
And
I
Beth
am a
popped in.
talisman. I am a living talisman. Hi, Beth. There's a song. I am a talisman, a living talisman. I wear tangerine.
That would be a David Bowie song. I could hear him doing a song like that.
Give me a Bowie tune.
Um, I'm trying to think of a tune that would go with that, and
I am too.
maybe
A living
Starman.
talisman.
I am,
Living talisman, doing my own thing. Everyone around me, good luck they shall bring. I'm a talisman, minding my own biz. Everyone is lucky, but holy gee, hey whiz, I would like to have some lucky money, just more lucky money. And that's not funny, just for me.
Oh, you got a request. Let's dance.
Put on your tangerine shoes.
And dance the
Let's
blues.
dance.
There you go.
Walking talisman. Living in the forest, having coffee. Oh, hey, man. I'm a walking talisman. And
Yeah.
I have to have the music on to do it.
Another band that would do great with that would be Jethro Tull.
Which song?
It's just like I can hear his Ian's voice, and then I can hear the flute.
Which song though?
We've got a
yes, Rain. All month.
your inner Weird Al. Oh my goodness.
Well, all my life when I was young, when I was younger, I said when I grow up I want to do what he's doing, but I write my own tunes with my goofy words. I'm kind of doing that. Yeah. I'm very lucky, don't get me wrong. It's constant daily blessings of that good luck. But when you just need, I just need 20 million so I can buy my dream ranch. All right. For the aliens to come and feel safe. But I'm very blessed, very grateful. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm very lucky and very happy. But yeah, I noticed that when people physically, people hang up, growing up in high school, friends would hang around me.
You make them feel good. You're positive.
And they would just like
when you smile at people on the street who might be having a bad day, sometimes that smile can be the one thing that, makes their day,
Okay.
So, but I got the song, ZZ Top, the song Legs, but instead of legs, she's got tangerines. She knows how to peel them. She's got tangerines.
She's got pits, but just a little bit feel them. She's an easy peel. She's a tangerine. Makes a good meal. She's got tangerine fat.
People are going to come in there.
I gotta
Going,
work on
what
that.
the hell did we just walk into?
Yeah, they're used to it. They know what they're getting
I
into.
know.
Don't
I
tell me
love
they
it.
don't know.
Oh, the,
What is it? If the van is a knocking, don't come a rocking. If the YouTube is singing,
if the house is a
don't
rocking,
don't
don't
come a
bother knocking. If the
don't
house
come a
is a
one.
rocking, don't bother knocking. If the house is a rocking, don't bother. Just come on in. The late Stevie Ray Vaughan. That was a great song. Sorry.
What we
All
digest?
right.
What were we talking about?
Um,
Right. Tangerine color
names.
is lucky. It's yummy. It's joyful. It's creative.
And I went through some of my cards and I felt like, okay, these might be even positive messages for the collective. So, Eye of the Needle. Oh, can you see it? Should I enlarge it or can you?
No, I can see.
Oh,
You've got the eye of the needle.
I was thinking of that Going song. You said Eyes of a Stranger. Yep.
The payolas, right? No, yes. The payolas.
Oh,
You got the
I
eye.
recently. No, because we have a lot of really good Canadian stations we pick up here, and there's one, and his last name is Gowan or Gowan.
Gowan. Yeah.
Gowan,
He's
and
Canadian.
he did a song that he goes, "You got the eyes of a stranger."
That's the payolas.
Why did it put it? That was him.
He might have done a cover of it because he's
I think it was a
he's
cover.
the front man for oh, I keep forgetting. Gowan is the front man now for, it's not Chicago. Is it? He's a front man for one of these bands now. I forget.
So,
But the payolas do
okay.
Eye of the Stranger.
Okay. Bye, Gerald. Thank you again for a wonderful afternoon.
Hey, Gerald.
Appreciate
Thanks
you
for
so much, and have a nice evening. Have a good book discussion.
Yay.
Yeah,
Happy
Eye of the
booking.
Tiger. Hey, Sharon, how you doing? So Eye of the Needle, interesting. Intentionality, beautiful uncaging. These were cards that were just like jumping out to me with the colors of Tangerine in there. Beautiful uncaging. The waking of the.
What a great name for a perfume. What are you wearing? Beautiful uncaging with hints of citrus and tangerine. I'm coming out of my cage. Sorry, Heather, continue. You think you're gonna have a straight live with me on it? Think again.
No,
we know better.
I don't. If I didn't, I would be worried. So no.
And creativity, embody it.
And then
continue, darling.
Waking the Lion.
Ooh.
Cologne for him or for her. It's a unisex
right?
cologne.
Waking the Lion.
The Scarab Beetle. Ooh. Magic works through you. And I love the oranges and the colors that are in.
Nice.
Lizard Spirit, dreaming the world into being. That beautiful tangerine kind of blood orange moon. And
blood orange.
I just got two more. Watch and Wait, Seahorse Spirit with the beautiful oranges. And
I love seahorses.
And
the males give birth.
Radical acceptance. Look at that fiery heart. That passion, that creativity, beloved.
Right, Strawberry. Oh, Gerald.
I can do a straight live.
Nope. I do not believe that.
What is? Oh, I'm thinking, what's a
bidet?
It's a bidet.
Bidet.
Sorry. Yeah, it took me there a second.
Every time I hear someone talk about bidet, I think about the scene in Crocodile Dundee when he can't figure it out what the hotel bidet is, and at the end he opens the window and he's going, "It's for your backside, right?" In the middle of New York. She's like,
that is a great movie.
It is. I love that.
And my dad used to love that line when he would pull out the knife and say,
That's not a knife.
That's a knife. So, do you have any tangerine colored crystals or orange colored crystals?
I do. They're downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to go get them? I could have a quick pee break too.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
I'll share my crystals.
Okay, I'll be back. Babe.
So I'll just put mine on the there. So I have a tangerine quartz or tangerine aura quartz. That's when they take the different auras, the quartzes, and they apply and expose the crystals to. Here, I'm trying to get this without so much glare. It gets the different colors, like different metals, like Niom, Pluto. No, I can't think of. My brain is farty, but they're different metals, and when they do different combinations, it creates these beautiful different colors. So that's like the imperial, like tangerine colored one. This is a bit of a peach, but it's also very tangerine. This is a selenite, and this is actually natural. It's not an enhanced stone. Very beautiful. I have a fire. I love opals, so I have a fire opal, and this has bands of also like that tangerine orange. And when the light hits it just right, like Tanji was talking about earlier, you can see that rainbow, that spark, that little fire in there. Um, I definitely. Oh, I have a lot of them. It's just too bad you didn't live closer, Rain. I could just be like, "Come on over. I have a ton. I'm looking to give away some. I could go to a new home. Oh, Beth, I want a poodle to name Bidet. Oh, that's too much. Oh my God. Oh, what, Sharon? What are you saying now? I dare you to invite me on to attend and watch the show. Oh, I was gonna be like, what's going on? Oh, well, for it may be a while, but definitely we can maybe give that a shot maybe next year. Tanji has going to be kind of taking a break for a while with her channel. She'll be doing pop-ups every now and then. But her and Ben are actually have created their own channel, and they're going to be doing a lot of acting, comedy, sketches, and things of that nature. She's already had like a little trailer that her and Ben put out. Looks awesome. I can't wait to see them. Never heard of that variety. Yep, that's right there. It's called peach selenite. Um, but it also has a little bit of a that soft orange that sometimes tangerine can be. Next year is almost here. Can you believe it? No, because next month is my birthday already, and it's just like, where the hell did this freaking year go? Um, another stone that was enhanced with some metals, but I still love the energy. It's really beautiful. Love that. And of course, I have a ton of carnelian, all from a very dark red to orange, and even pieces that have like white patches in it. They're really lovely. Peach moonstone. Yes, I used to have a pendant. I don't have that anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I think it lost during, you know, the move from Arizona to New Hampshire. But Rain, while I still have you here, I've shown these to Tangi already. Um, but a couple of years ago, Marco,
Polo?
um, Marco,
Polo.
oh, see, Marco. Oh no, don't remove her from the stream.
No,
I'm like, no, don't
I'm
do
used to it. I'll be back. Can't get rid of me that easy. They
But
try.
it's Marco Raffine is the name of the company, and they went ahead a couple of years ago, um, and did this beautiful. I haven't really used them. I'm afraid to actually touch them, but it's called the Marco Tribute Masters Collection,
Ooh.
and it breaks down into the different artists. And of course, I was disappointed that they couldn't include a female artist in here. Can I just say that?
Okay.
But anyhow,
Aw, really?
yeah. But still, we have Escher. I remember showing these to you on Tangent. It's been a while, but
Yeah.
they have
Love Escher.
Monet, they have Matisse, Degas, Klimt,
Klimt.
Renoir, Cezanne, Van Gogh, and Escher.
Yeah, they should have had at least one female
And
artist in there. There's
this
so
is what the
many.
books look like. They put, one of his artworks on here, and of course the beautiful golds and oranges. And he actually has a pencil in here called Tangerine. The
Yeah.
backs of them, there's always hope as long as
Tangerine.
the canvases are empty. I love that. And so they come
Love
out like
that.
like a book, and then they open up, And they give you the description about the artist and the
Nice.
colors. Takes this little plastic off. And then there are
Ooh.
and the heavens sang and the rain and sky separated. Then I'm going to pull out the one that is supposed to be Tangerine. And I think they did a pretty good job.
Makes me hungry.
Where is it? Where does it say? It says it right there.
I wish they would make those in the thick, like a theater makeup thick eyeliner version, like those. You know what I mean? Like just like that, but it's makeup, because the eyeliners are too thin. But if it was thicker, I would love the orange ones, the bright colored ones.
So that's
hard
something
to find in eyeliners.
And knowing that Rain and Hours, yes, she says, oh, look at that. So there's Klimt. They also did, let's see, Matisse. And his was mostly red, but there are a few in here that have that beautiful vermilion colors to them. And just, I mean, I would love to use these, but this thing was like a couple $100.
Wow.
But you can still buy. The only thing
probably
is
worth
open
it.
Stock. They don't have open stock, so you can't buy individuals to replace. You have to get the whole,
Yikes,
over again. But
I know how to squeeze you.
I wanted to pull that out and share that for my fellow artists. And
I've got Elliot with me.
It's a skull.
He doesn't smell like orange, but I always smell him. He smells citrusy to me. This is me and my Scully. This is Elliot. I've introduced him before. He is the what's the name? There's a specific name. I forgot. I'm sorry, Elliot. Fire onyx. It's fire orange. The name orange was in it. I think it's fire orange. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I forget. Yeah. Onyx. But it's fire. It's going to bug me. I forget. I did know. I've had them for a few years. Of course, I forgot. Then the tangerine quartz crystal a friend gave me years ago. Oh, you can't see the see the orange. And then I have the citrine, which looks like that. Rupert Winston Eggplant III.
Wow.
And then, of course, my salt and pepper shakers.
Those are cute. So that's badass.
Yeah. I do know the fire onyx.
Hi, Ginger. She loves that.
Oh, I can't remember the. Yeah. I got him at a good deal when, years ago. So he was totally affordable for me. But now they're either you can't find them or they're ridiculously priced. But check Amazon. The prices go up and down. He's a beauty. Orange fire.
Just don't drop them on your foot.
I can't remember. No.
Rain said that she just got an oracle deck called Famous Art Oracle. She's going to be doing a flip through, and they actually include women artists, so that's very nice. Can't wait to see that flip through.
I have a challenge for everybody. How many songs have Tangerine in the title or name? I actually did that. I did this a few times every few years. I Google and research how many songs of Tangerine. Yeah, go ahead. There's a lot. I'll tell you what I remember off the top of my head. Tears for Fears Tangerine song, which is very, very morbid, but I love it. I love it. Moist is Tangerine. They're a Canadian band.
Moist. I actually had a sticker in high school or college that I put that on because I just thought the word moist was cool.
Moist. Doesn't bother
Gerald's favorite word.
Right? And then the original, it's not Henry Mancini, is it? Tangerine.
Yeah, I got Led Zeppelin. They're giving.
Oh yeah, Led Zeppelin. Harry Connick Jr. did a cover of it. There's actually, I have them in a playlist. There are over 50 maybe 75 that I've seen recently. Of course, Glass Animals did Tangerine,
Oh,
but there's a lot more than you would think. Yeah.
I remember
And bands.
remember the band Vixen, the female
Yes.
heavy metal band. They
Yeah.
released a
80s.
CD way back in the day, and they had orange or tangerine. They called it Tangerine. Damn it, I knew it. Oops. Let me think.
Nice.
So that was their
I
last
will, Rain. I
album
will leave them
together.
to you. I only have one. I gave the other one away.
Oh wow.
Man.
Now I'm going to want to listen to all these people. Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of, I know going off on a tangent, but do you remember a Canadian band called the Pinheads? I think it was the Pinheads.
Barely.
The lead
Barely.
singer was Chrissy Steele. She went and had a solo album back in 1991.
Sounds familiar.
She has, after all these freaking years, I'm so excited, and I've been like commenting on her videos. She is starting to drop a few more new singles
Oh,
on
nice.
YouTube and on yeah, and she hasn't lost her. I mean, her voice has changed, but she still has that
Still
voice.
got it.
And I'm just like, you're back. And she's laughing. She goes, "Well, she explained why she kind of gave up on the music scene because of grunge and everything moving in and kind of taking over."
Right.
But man, the vocals on this girl, way back in the day, oh God, I'm so excited. But yeah,
That's how I feel about Nina Hagen. I love her vocal range.
Now, who is
Nina Hagen? You
is
know,
that?
New York, New York.
Yes. Okay.
New York City is the hottest place. She's got like a opera training, but grunge. She just plays with their vocals, and that's what I love. I love it when artists play with their vocals and sound otherworldly.
Mm-hmm.
It draws me in. You know, I was thinking of today.
Sarah Brightman, how she does her things.
Love her. Love Sarah. She's amazing. Sarah Brightman was the reason why I got interested in Phantom of the Opera. Did you freak? Are you intent? Are you intense or did you freak? You froze. You're unfrozen. You are back. She's back.
But speaking about vocals, I was listening to an 80s playlist, and Susie and the Banshees came on. Now,
Yeah,
Sue, talk about that voice and what she used to do. Kiss them for me, kiss them for me.
I love it when vocalists play with their vocals. Yeah. Macy Gray, I was thinking, what happened to Macy Gray? Remember her?
See, now I couldn't get into Macy Gray.
She had a distinct sound.
Yeah.
Nelly Furtado.
Yeah.
Love Nelly. I'm Like a Bird. I love, so the
I forget time to grow on that song. I really
get what the song. You know the Pink Floyd song, and everyone's gonna say, for shame, how dare you not know this? I do know, I just forget stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. The vocal one, the vocal part of the Pink Floyd song where the woman's doing the aria.
Yes.
And she's doing all that. That is the best thing to put on. I do know it, but I can't think right now. Somebody knows.
Dark Side of the Moon, because they were connecting the songs to the Wizard of Oz, and I remember that they were using that, but I can't think of the name of the song.
But you know the one I'm talking about. Put that, regardless of whether you think you sing or not, put that on and just play with your vocals gently. Warm up, don't strain, but do that. And it's incredible when you don't think about it, you just sing along to it and you relax. It's incredible what can come out of you. And that's being creative with your voice.
Yeah. When I was younger, that was my dream, was to be a singer. I was in all the choruses all the way up until high school. Of course, I couldn't get any roles in the musical because they had certain people that they, wanted to. And as I got older, it took a little bit more work with me and training. And then when I got to college, this one girl said, she goes, why are you here? You can't stay on whatever. And so I was like, well, I guess my voice has changed too much. And, I just stuck with the art. But
so When you think, okay, here's the thing. There is a singer for every genre. Everybody can sing something. So you have Leonard Cohen, who did a lot of speak singing. You have Robbie, is it Robbie Coltrane from the band? The Canadian singer. I always forget his last
No,
name.
Robbie Robertson. He's
Robbie
Native
Robertson.
American.
Somewhere down the crazy river. He talks. He talks and he sings in that song. You know, so you have your own way of doing things, which makes it unique to you. You don't have to sing like someone else. You sing like Heather. So if you want to sing it your way. Make that song your bish, right?
Cranberries, yes. Dolores O'Riordan, rest in peace, sweetheart. Yeah.
I always wanted to take like great songs and make them either, if they were gothic, I wanted to make them more like.
Remember Mazzy Star?
Maisie Star?
Mazzy Star, yeah.
I thought it was Maisie Star.
Oh, I think
is it Mazzy Star?
I could Maisie be, or but it's the one with the purple cover that in the 90s. Yep. And a lot of people don't realize, who has also an interesting voice is Mila Jovovich. She's got several albums out.
I forgot. I didn't know she had albums. I did know she could sing because years ago I saw that celebrities you don't know can sing YouTube videos, a Scarlett Johansson. She has a twin brother too. Mila Jovovich, I forgot.
Yep. We have the CD somewhere. I just can't think of.
I love her. Yeah. Multi-pass, and she has orange hair as Lilu Dallas.
Lilu, that's what we named our doggy after, was Lilu. Yeah, but we were right. The song's called "The Dark Side of the Moon." That was the.
Yeah. EADD. Yeah, that's right.
Zombie. Yeah.
I can only sing it when it's on. Right. Yeah. I do mimic, and I remember singing one day. I was singing in another place years ago in the basement apartment, and the landlord was living upstairs. He was doing some renos, and he took a break. And in order to deal with the renovation, I put on what's her name? Favorite jazz stuff. Right.
Dina got a little excited there about Scarlett Johansson.
She's great. That's right. I put on Billie Holiday and some of the greats from that time, and started singing it to the video. And then my landlord came down to check some wiring or something, and he says, "Oh, I love that album you were playing." I said, "No, I wasn't playing an album. I was singing." She said, "That was you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can mimic when I'm singing." And he's like, "I thought that was a radio station I was listening to." So that's when, after that, I'm like,
did you ever think of we just
love to mimic?
Finding someone to finding somebody with a in-home recording studio?
You've been trying my whole life, girl. Hello.
Well, I mean, nowadays people can send tracks. Like, you can sing into something, you can send it off to one person over here, and I mean, I think that would be cool to have a Tanji CD.
Listen, awesome. I always said, because I grew up, my mother took me to her university with her for night school, summer school, and all this stuff. I was young, and I went with her, and I was exposed to the giant synthesizers and all the amazing 70s. Amazing stuff that Tangerine Dream would use, and the techno buttons and all that stuff. So I was playing with it. And my family's musical, all the instruments from all over the world. So I was always into that. But I always said, if anyone has a music studio, that they would freely allow me to spend a day in and just record me, just hit record and let me have fun and play and talk and vocalize and comedy and noises and strange grunting sounds and whatever. We'll put it together by the end of the day. I mean, we'll have an amazing album.
Oh, what's his name? The guy who did all the crazy stuff in the 60s and 70s. He was famous. Which one?
There's a lot.
And he's got the two kids, Moon Unit and
Zappa. Frank Zappa. Yeah.
We got the female version of Zappa right here. So.
Right.
But you know who also had an incredible voice? I
need a studio.
Well, she still has red hair, orangey red hair, so I can bring her up like I did.
Tori Amos.
Love her album.
I can mimic her.
So different.
Yeah.
And
love her.
Mean, Voice for Pele.
She plays with her vocals.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, this is, it took me a while to kind of warm up to some of the songs on voice for Pele, but looking back, it's like, damn, and she
Her,
still can do with her voice.
well, a lot of my go-to songs are Caught a Light Sneeze,
I was just gonna say that, and I love the
Northern
intro
Lad,
part.
love, like, had a northern lad, well, not exactly head, but he moved like the sunset. God who painted that. And that, when she plays with it, and Jewel. I love that. You go up, you go down, you accentuate, you don't, you mumble, you clear. Her and Jewel are very good at
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called, but the whole spectrum of playing with your vocals.
Yeah,
Well, Jewel
vocal
is
range.
a yodelist, yodeler.
She does yodeling. Yep.
And so she has. I would like Jewel
Wicked
and
Games.
Tori Amos to do a duet if they haven't already.
That one song, not Wicked Games, but it was on her first
Foolish
song.
Games. That's my
Foolish
go-to.
Games. I loves that song.
That's another song I mimic too.
And Amy Lee from Evanescence, she goes, no,
Yeah.
You know who?
Yes.
Lisa Gerard from Dead Can Dance. Now that woman, her registry goes all the way down to all the way up. It's incredible.
Give me a
Lisa Gerard from Dead Can Dance.
What's the song?
They were indie back in the day. I know a lot of people here would know.
Rita McKenna.
But she sounds like. I mean, she sounds like she can.
I love that.
Like
well,
a
that's
man,
the whole point.
but then she goes up
play.
into, and I'll have to
play
send.
With your
but
voice.
yeah, Dick and Dance. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Amy Lee. This is what I love. I should just have a channel. Segment when I just bring people.
We should just sing nursery rhymes by our favorite artists. So let's see. Jewel would sing "Row, row, row your boat." Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. Kind of a bit of Britney in there. You can do Shakira.
Yes. Oh my God, Shakira.
Love her.
Oh my God.
My hips don't like. Ooh.
And
the wheels on the bus go round and round.
Yes.
Gas prices are high.
I am going to be thinking that for the rest of the night. I'm going to hear songs. I'm going to be like, oh, that would be this person. That would be that person.
You got to mix. Take like the easiest song to sing and put your favorite artist.
Rena Rosie would be Tori Amos because it's a dark subject. She would probably do a really cool version of it.
Ring Around the Rosie?
Yeah, Ring Around the Rosie, a pocket full of posies.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Oh my God, I'm channeling Rita McNeil. Remember her? She was a Canadian sensation. You don't remember Rita McNeil? Maybe only Canadians.
Yeah, there's a lot of great musicians.
Housewife that became a massive artist, singing artist. You know Anne Murray, Canada's treasure. Right? You've heard of Anne Murray.
Yeah.
Of
I am lying, hear me roar. No. It was Helen Reddy. I'm sorry, my bad. There's so many great women that came out.
You put me high upon a pedestal. So it would be let's see, what would Anne Murray sing? She's still alive and kicking. I love Anne Murray.
Rita
McNeil starred on the Trailer Park Boys. Right on, Rain.
Lorena McKenna too. She's got a great voice.
The Mummers Dance. Yeah, she's really good. And I also love the
I like the radio version that they released.
I can't remember the name. I'm so bad at remembering the names. It's the indigenous singing. I know this. Come on, brain. The you do back and forth.
Yeah.
You guys know the tribal
the Maori people.
Well, the Canadian they have
Zealand?
No, the Canadians they did them at Parliament. They're always around at festivals. I know this. Come on, brain. I can't think. Deep throat singer, and I don't mean that in a weird. It's
Yeah.
called. It's something like throat singers. The throat singers.
Yeah.
Indigenous people's throat singer. No, they're called something else. It's something like that.
I know the sound, but I can't think of.
They're really cool to listen to. And the great part is they go until they snap, till they break, till they laugh.
Really.
And
now,
so
I don't know who Patty Gurdy is. Can someone? Check her out on
plays a
YouTube.
hurdy-gurdy. Love the hurdy.
There is a woman that we came across, Shandon, on YouTube. I'll have to find out who it is. I'll post it in the description or in the comments after. But her voice, she's like pagan Celtic shaman, and her voice, she can manipulate and make all these different animals outside of her with her vocal cords.
Oh, I saw her on YouTube. She was incredible.
Yeah, so
yeah,
I
the nature.
I just can't think of the name, but yeah, I mean, she's just making all these different birds, and I mean, it's just coming all out. I'm just like, ooh.
I love the way you ever watch the freestyle beatboxers when the original guy to me, Jones, he played Jones on the Police Academy movies, and he did all the sounds of like machines and everything. He did all. That's what got me hooked. What do you mean he disappeared?
Well, not disappeared, but he did. After that popularity,
did the spaceship take him? He went back on the ship. Yeah. But watching him in the 70s, that's what made me go, wow, that's what I want to do. Play with my voice and do all different kinds of weird sounds. Then the operation happened. And I can go lower. I can go, Old Man River. I go lower tone, but I can't do the same.
Mean, Lisa Gerard goes lower than that. I mean, her range from rock bottom all the way, just
the diva dance. The diva dance from Fifth Element does that too. I love that.
That's a
great.
Yes.
That's a vocal training song for me when I want to warm up my vocals.
We learned recently that when they filmed that scene, the directors did not want any of the actors to know what she was going to look like, so that
the blue diva,
when they lit up and they started filming, they could get the exact response. So that when you saw everybody and you saw their faces going, that was the original reaction. That was original. That was the very first time they ever, and they caught their exact. And then she goes, and I know I can't do it, but yeah. She's doing this thing.
That is the best. That's the best warming up vocal. If you just put that on YouTube and just like whatever, cook, clean, brush your hair, whatever you're doing, just vocalize to that from the diaphragm all the way up.
And my neighbors would
it's such a cleansing vibration. It's such a great piece to that is the vocal audio version of what the smell of citrus does to your brain. Is when you sing, when you vocalize,
those happy hormones, and you get that going. Yep.
Any fluctuation where it feels like it's an easy. Well, when they do the warm ups and they go the ma ma ma,
or they do that
red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, ma 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 ma. Right, all that trills and everything. Oh, I feel so.
You know who has a great voice, and I wish that she would have her career would be better. Because to me, she can sing circles around all these girls. This Christina Aguilera. I mean, her vocals are incredible.
She's another one, yeah.
It's just those.
They don't play enough though.
They don't. Anything of hers, and her last couple CDs just.
They don't play enough with their vocals. Tori does. Yeah. But you notice a lot of the pop. So Christina's records and albums, it's structured, but I want to hear her go loose on a vocal, have fun, vocal funnage, right? Just totally do something fun. But she might have, I just haven't seen it. She does have
last couple albums, really haven't, but when you hear her, like when she did that movie with Cher, it bombed, Burlesque.
I loved it. Great. I loved it. I'm channeling my inner Betty Davis. That was great.
And I saw it with I mean, that's why
I
I
did
get
like it.
frustrated with some of the,
I
the
like cheesy
vocals
movies though.
nowadays with
I
people
like the
putting
cheesy
their
stuff.
voices through changers and things to level stuff out. And it's,
People can do it themselves. If everyone would stop being so self-conscious for 5 minutes, people just have
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
There's nothing to lose when you're just playing
It
with your
sucks the soul and the
voice.
spirit of creating music. Oh, and another person too. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Ani DeFranco. She's a local hometown folk
Sounds
singer,
familiar.
and she does. Oh my God! I mean, yeah, I can't speak enough about Ani. Very
Oh,
she's very political, very
thanks.
socioeconomic, but with her music, her guitar playing, and how she can do these beautiful beat poetry. Back in the day before it really
Oh,
became
yeah.
popular, and I'm just so proud of her. I had a chance once to play with her, and I didn't know who she was, and I wasn't that good at playing drums yet, and I turned her down, and
Oh,
now 20 some years later I can kick myself in the ass. But
girl.
girl, it wasn't meant
You
to
know
be.
the magic school bus. Let's take it off on a good positive note here. The magic school bus. School buses
Goes
can be
round and
yellow
round.
or orange. I've
Yeah.
seen both, or any other color. Uh, Ms. Frizzle, the magical teacher, she says, take chances, get messy, make mistakes. So
I like
if
that.
you just want to embrace tangerine, bright oranges, take chances, get messy, make mistakes, just try for fun to what is it? Sing like nobody's watching,
Mm-hmm.
dance like nobody's recording, bake like nobody's critiquing. Of course, please bake responsibly. What have your batteries ready in your in your thing, fire alarm. But yeah,
Yeah.
if you don't worry about anyone or anything else or getting it right or doing it wrong and just have fun with it, especially singing,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'd say embrace the creativity and the freshness of the color tangerine,
Mm-hmm.
because you can have so much more fun and discover who you really are when you let loose,
Yeah.
like the color. Let loose.
Yeah.
Have fun. Embrace your inner tangerine, everybody. I love you. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Boo. And thank you, everybody. Again, wonderful live as always. And yeah, just keep an eye out for new videos coming through with the new channel. With what's the name again? I know it's Turd.
Totally ridiculous duo. TRD is the acronym of turd. Totally ridiculous duo. Yeah, there is a rap song. There are goofy vignettes. There are parodies. There are all kinds of wonderful things that the wonderful Ben and I will incorporate into our
Mhm.
own channel. Totally ridiculous
Go
duo.
see the trailer. It's hysterical. Can't wait. So, alrighty, everybody.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Have a great week and enjoy your tangerine.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.